coming.
Hey, welcome to West Coast. There they are.
Hey, we made it.
Welcome, guys. We got Noel Guzman and Dave Knowles tonight, and we have West Coast Diesels coming on later. But tonight we're talking about Sublimity.
Yeah.
How you guys doing tonight?
We're here.
You're here?
Yeah, we're here. You're not. The three of them are not here.
No.
Well, that was he'll be
We're just talking about that. I don't need another day of sublimity. It hurts too much already. I don't need to add another day.
Oh, come on. I've been here since Monday.
Man,
I bet.
there's not enough beer.
How many years have you been doing this, Noel?
Since '95.
Dang.
Yeah, a little while.
Just there.
I haven't been to the level that I'm at, management wise, since probably 2005. But yeah, I started here at 1995, thinking this is fun. I'm just a peon. It's great, and then it progressed from there.
And now you got roped into it, didn't you?
Oh, it gets in your blood, gets in your soul, and you can't stop.
Well,
But
it's
this past year, I took a night job, and my boss says, "Well, we're shorthanded. You need to be at work." And I said, "I'm out." He says, "Why?" I go, "Got sublimity."
Yeah.
He says, "Well, we need you." I said, "Too bad."
Too bad.
I said, "Fire me or put me on vacation. One or the other."
Yeah.
I guess you'll go on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's one of those things you do everything in your power to get back together, or work and wrench and everything else to be able to make it to that one event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
You guys have been doing.
Yeah. And it's
All the way around.
It's a great event. All of us have been there several times, and it is worth going to. That's for sure.
Yep.
Sorry we're missing it this year, but we'll be back. Don't worry.
No, you guys got a good reason, though.
I figured Jason get some more practice, and then we'll come up there and pick on him.
I blame that guy.
Oh, all right, then.
Right.
I blame that guy.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
What? Because you're beating him points?
I even jerked my old Bronco out of the weed.
Did you?
Yes. The very first time I ever pulled here in 1995 was with my old 81 Bronco. Been sitting in the berry vines for 20 years. It's out here ready to run for this weekend. Sitting outside the door.
That's awesome. Awesome.
That's cool.
Heck yeah, man. That's very cool.
No, got a 460 in it, or?
No, it does not. It has a 351 Cleveland.
Cleveland in it. All right, on. Those run pretty good too.
A mini 460.
Oh, yeah.
The wannabe 460.
It's still a small block Chevy eater.
Boy, slant six there can do that, huh, John?
Jeez, here we go.
I like your three there, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, what about them tipped over distributors?
Yeah, them guys are always a half a bubble off, you know. It's just not right there, you know.
Oh, good grief. Good grief.
So you got any big things planned for this year's Sublimity? Is there any surprises, any big things going on?
No, I would not say any big surprises, other than we're still here. because that's always questionable. But no, actually, compared to last year, it feels like a letdown, but it's really going to be just as big. Last year was our 50th anniversary, biggest show we ever had. We had a $500,000 production budget for last year's show, so we scaled it way back, and we're down to $450 for this year. Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. So I don't think
Way back, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most people will know the difference.
No. Good grief.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Good event. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, our sponsors stepped up again this year, and they, if it wasn't for them, we couldn't do it.
Right.
They dumped in $250,000 cash money through our sponsors, and then we get another $100,000 in kind sponsorship. Guys that donate their loaders and their farm tractors and their stuff that we need to prep the track and forklifts and whatever. But yeah, the sponsors make it happen.
Oh,
Well, that Pro Mob purse should be way up there now, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened?
John
No,
disappeared here. It looks
It
like.
conveniently fell off for that question.
Right, yeah. That was a good
Oh, there he is. Oh, we thought maybe he jumped in his truck and left for Sublimity all of a sudden.
I got one more day in the harvest.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Busy playing with his nuts, so you don't have time.
Oh, he's playing with his nuts.
Hey now.
You got me examined the ground.
He calls them almonds, but whatever, or almonds, but whatever you want to call them.
Whatever. They start with an A.
Well, I was going to ask, is there going to be any? I heard there was a new competition called Late Night Monster Truck Jump Competition.
In the golf cart.
Monster Truck.
Well, it's really not. It's honestly not as new as you think. It's only new that anybody heard about it.
You don't say.
Them two down there probably invented it.
I was never part of it. Honestly, I'm never part of it.
Yeah.
I got.
We have wrecked a few golf carts. We've wrecked some gators. Yeah. I hope I don't drink too much. Next thing I know, that old 81 Bronco will be going crazy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, note to self: get some booze in Knoll.
Hey, we got
Red Dead Riviera up there. Oh boy.
Oh, is it?
Redneck Riviera, that's bad news for me.
Yeah.
Does Brent got the fresh corn and everything ready?
Oh, he hasn't got the trailer over here yet, but he says he's going to be here at 8:30 tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
Because I got a big generator set up over there. I got a light tower set up over there. So we got water over there set up. So we're just waiting for him to show up. But he said he can't get here till 8:30 tonight.
That's one thing I was saying.
But yeah,
there's always something that goes on. We come off the track, get done with the show, go visit with the kids and stuff like that, and man, you get one heck of a meal after you get done.
Yep. Every time.
Yep.
Dolby won't let us down.
No.
Sure.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Brandon must have said
Yeah.
next door.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he'll make it happen for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years?
It makes it better. You know,
What?
Yeah.
especially if you've been sitting over there having a couple of cold ones. It's nice to have something to eat.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then we'll get some. We'll get our good farm fresh corn that's ready to go. I put in an order for that. It'll be here Friday afternoon, and yeah,
Nice.
we'll have some good stuff for sure.
Good.
Hey, Noel, how many years
I
has
upped the
Sublimity
budget
going
on
on?
How many years have been going?
Yeah, so
Is that what you asked?
50th, right? So 50,
Yeah, this
They
is
can't
year
add.
number 50.
51.
This is year number 51.
51. Yep. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Chris,
in case you guys don't know this, Larry Finnig, who I'm sure you guys all know,
Oh,
has
yeah.
been pulling here for 50 of those 51 years.
Wow.
That makes
It's pretty
him
impressive, I think.
old.
So when he was 10, he started pulling it, right?
Yeah.
He started pulling here in 1974.
That's
Wow.
cool. That's
Yeah.
neat. Yep.
Dang, that's before Jason was born.
Yes, sir. It was.
Before I was born.
Several years before I was born. Yeah.
I was
No.
pretty small. I was born, but I didn't know anything about pulling.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My dad was taking me to the pools.
Yep.
I didn't even have a dad taking me to the pool.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
Was
we,
that
we went to
Dave?
we went to town there, the town I was raised in there in Wisconsin, and Dad and I went to the pools there in Baldwin. We had,
you had-
I don't know, must have been probably 30, 35 farm tractors that showed up.
Well, you had it in your blood.
We've got a guy here who's been here since the very first Harvest Festival named Steve Sandow, and he's in charge of what we call our archives committee. And I got with him about a month and a half ago, and I asked him, I said, has anybody been actively pulling here, be it trucks, tractors, ATVs, any class of any pulling whatsoever, longer than Larry Finning? And he says, I'll get back to you. And he came back to me the following week at the meeting, and he said, I looked it up. He says, I went through, he's got boxes of the old paperwork from the 70s. And he says, I went through all that. This is how crazy this guy is. And he says, nope. Nobody.
Really?
He said there was some guys that started with him, but they bailed out about 8 or 9 years ago. They aren't around anymore. But
Oh, no.
Larry's still here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
it's kind of cool for us.
Yeah, it is neat. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
No doubt.
I mean,
You guys-
I hope I live that long that I could say that, but
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna. I can't believe I'm gonna make it. Oh, look at that!
Look at that.
Apparently, I need
Minnesota.
another beer.
Brett
Nice.
Campbell, first parts piece. Yep.
Well, so how close are you guys? You guys ready for tomorrow night?
Oh, we're getting there. We're not ready. No, we got 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
A lot can happen in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys have a ton
We
of.
need you here to referee there. Whoops, I got to put it this way. That guy needs to get here.
No, you got
Yeah.
Larry to do that.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
He's probably, it looks like he's sitting at home.
I
He's
am.
on his way.
Yeah.
No, he's not on his way.
Jason ain't coming.
Not
till
tonight.
tomorrow.
Oh, okay. He'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I knew them other two jokers weren't going to be here, but I figured Jason would be.
Hey, listen to him.
Oh, we got somebody trying to join the party over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Bring him in. Who is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
right.
coming in his helicopter.
I wish.
Oh, we need to get the other one for Jason.
Jason's going to drop in the helicopter. We can
Right.
drop you right out there at the end of the track in that helicopter, and you
Hell
can
yeah.
jump in the truck and drive.
If only I had a helicopter.
That's all you're missing, huh?
Hell, your corporate jet crashed in Troutdale today or the other
Oh.
day.
Well, you know, it happens.
There's Jason. There's your
Hey,
friend.
my buddy.
The hired gun.
Yet.
There's your buddy, Jason.
Yep. I like that. That's awesome.
You know,
You guys
Chris, if you were to come up here, I'd let you drive my 81 Bronco.
Oh, yeah. That's almost tempting, no, I swear, but it is. Especially how I'm going to think right now. You know, thanks to Papa Gish, you know, he kind of put a taboo on me. He told me, when I told him, I go, I'm not going to make it Sublimity because I'm running for points. And he says, well, you're coming to Sublimity then, aren't you? Because you ain't going to do the shit the points. Boy, he's right.
Yeah, my dad.
Dave and I were in my pickup going, what did he just say?
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear, my dad's filter
He
is
put
getting
the heck
a lot thinner
on you?
anymore.
What's that? What's that, Noel?
He
Yeah.
put the hex on you, you say?
Yeah, yep.
That's not good.
I did it myself first by just saying I was going to run for points.
Right.
Man, it's been a hell of a year, I'll tell you.
Well,
that.
if you're going to run for points and you can't come from Sublimity, you need to have the board up there in the front of the pack.
I know. That's the problem. We haven't been in the front of the pack, so not all year. One of them years. But John's had a hell of a season. John's been doing very well this
John's doing pretty damn good.
year.
Yeah, well, John's not running a Ford.
No.
Well, that's what happens when you got them slant.
Yeah.
Aerodynamics.
Yes.
Is he running a slant six?
Yeah,
Yep.
a slant six. That's
Two of them
right.
put together, I think.
Man, that
gotta
slant six runs pretty hard.
Hey, if the distributor ain't slanted, the engine's gonna be slanted. So
I'll give you credit. That slant six runs hard.
hey, one of my most fondest memories of Sublimity is Noel coming up to my door and going, "You think that's gonna be good? You think we need to reset the sled?" No.
Yeah. 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 That was a good
I remember that night. I remember that really well because for me, that's pretty stressful deciding if we need to reset the sled. And I remember you going, "No, I felt good," and I was skeptical, but it was good. The sled was good. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got Thane sled back up there too, huh?
Yes,
awesome.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome. That's good sled. Yeah. We love pulling that thing. Really good.
That was the night that I chased John too. I got second.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that when you shot the big flame?
Out the front.
Yeah.
That was the year. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Sucked the fire right out of that sucker and blew a big old flame out the front.
Yeah, that flame was freaking huge. It came out of that.
It almost burned Jody's hair off.
Pull her till she quits.
Right? Yeah.
No doubt.
Why not? It's Sublimity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Run her till she won't go no more.
Yeah. Well, you only get one pass, you know.
Yeah.
Count.
That's funny.
That was Saturday night.
Serious fun
Yep.
there.
Saturday night at Sublimity, everybody leaves it all the cards go out on the table.
Yep.
Yep. So Dave, how many years have you been
If
pulling
you're thinking
of Dave?
What's that?
How many years have you been pulling there at Sublimity?
Well, this guy sitting next to me here, he roped me into this in 08.
In 08?
it's my fault.
Well, it was actually in 07. And so we spent the whole year during 08 building my truck into a country modified.
Right.
Well, it hit the track on Thursday night at Sublimity in 08.
And I think I was probably setting the timing about an hour before that.
Yes.
Hey.
There's been a lot of that there.
Yeah.
Well, I remember
I
Dave
think the lid went on the weight box too at the same time.
Yeah.
I remember Dave when you got your 650.
There was a lot of beers drank that year.
You showed up. Dave showed up with your 650. Didn't you put it in there, or right before you came there? You put your 650 motor in the truck. It was like the day before.
That time that Butch brought the engine.
When Dwayne,
or Dwayne, excuse me.
Dwayne brought the engine at 9 o'clock on a Thursday night. This was back in 2000. I don't know.
That was probably what 2014 or something.
No, that was
16,
that
17,
was
17 or 18.
18.
I think it was 18. And Dwayne brought the motor. He got it done. Showed up after we were done pulling Thursday night. Brent and I went back to my shop, and we were sitting out here. I don't know. We got here probably about noon on Friday, and it hadn't been fired yet. And we waited for Dwayne to show up to fire it, and it went down the track Friday night.
Wow,
that's crazy. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome. Yep.
Well, you guys all know how it is. Once you put it together, it'll go or it won't. I mean, it's
Yeah.
And you prayed.
I think that was the same year that Jason, you guys blew yours up too.
Yeah, it was.
And did you not, or was that the year before where you blew it back up at Sublimity?
Yeah, it was 2017. Yep.
Was that the year before?
Yeah.
Well, we blew it.
That
at
was the
beginning
same
of-
year I did all that too.
Right. Yeah, we blew it at the beginning of the season, spent all season getting it fixed, got it thrown in and ready for Sublimity. Barely made it down there Friday night, and then I made it 100 and some odd feet and blew it up again. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yes,
It was a rough
that
Sublimity.
was the same year.
So I'm sitting over at work at 7 o'clock last Friday night at Portland General Electric, and I get a call from Dwayne, and I'm literally sitting there because I ain't working anymore. I'm done. I'm on shift till 11:30, but I'm done. I'm thinking Sublimity because at 11:30 I'm on vacation. And Dwayne calls me and I said, "What's going on, Dwayne?" And he goes, "I needed to call somebody that knows." And I go, "Okay, what do I know?" And he goes, "You know what it feels like to have all your work done?" He says, "I just sent the last engine out." He goes, "I'm good." I said,
Wow.
"Sublimity ain't for a week." And Dwayne says, "I know." And I says, I said, "How many beers have you had?" And he said, "I'm on my second one."
Wow. So Tom Walker got his new motor done?
No, this is
Not the new one, but he's
Oh.
got Dave's engine that's in there and it's running. So no emergency as far as
Oh.
that goes. Thanks to
Okay.
Dave here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom Walker's motor will be done, later on. It's not a pressing issue.
Right.
Dwayne had
Right.
everything. He got all the trucks running that need to run.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I heard you got Moon
And I
going
said,
too.
well, of course, I wasn't done getting mine done. And he says to me, I go, well, maybe you ought to come down and help me put Brandon's engine back together. And he goes, I'm just about dumb enough to do that.
And he did come down. He did come down.
Right on.
I saw you got it in there.
Yeah, you got Iron Horse back going. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's actually sitting outside the door.
It's ready to rock and roll.
Good.
Hopefully it'll have another 200 passes in it, huh?
Right. Right. Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to go quite that far this go round, but,
Oh,
but it's okay.
yeah.
If it makes it through this weekend, I'm going to be plenty pleased.
Yeah. Oh, sweet Tuckers are coming up. Good.
President is heading to Sublimity.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
You'll have the Tucker.
I think
Yeah, I got a call from Denny about 6 weeks ago, and he said, we're coming to Sublimity. And I
Nice.
said, right on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Mike Wright.
Mike and Susie are coming up too.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, they'll be there.
Yes. As I talked to them in Susanville, and they're coming up.
Good.
Right. Right.
Who's that?
Mike and Susie.
Mike
Yeah.
and Susie
Yeah. Yeah.
Roberts.
and what's his name? Clarence is going to be.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah, I
Clarence
saw that.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
nice.
think he just told in actually.
Well, could
Nice.
be it.
I went down. That guy probably left at 5 o'clock this afternoon and already got there the way he drives.
Yeah, he
Well,
fought.
Jason's sitting out my back door.
Yeah.
Jason's sitting out here already.
Yeah.
Clarence hasn't been to Sublimity in a while. He was kind of
Okay.
pumped to come here.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
don't know what you guys down in California have been telling him, but he was kind of pumped up to come here.
Good.
Well, see.
Well, Clarence, there's a thing about
I
Clarence.
think-
Like when we went to TPC in 22, Clarence left a day after we did, and he beat us there.
Yeah, but you guys went like down to Mexico and back up the way.
Well, maybe,
Yo,
maybe
that
that's not
guy's
saying much about your driving, John.
No.
That guy can drive. He will not stop.
You gotta drive faster than 55, you know?
Yeah.
He will not stop. Clarence will not stop. He
I
will
think
drive
the last time Clarence was here
It's been a while.
was the last time we had lakefront property out here.
Yeah, we won't have that this year.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be warm.
Yeah.
All
Nice.
right, guys. Yeah,
I forget what year that was.
I didn't see who
Stan
just
will be
popped
there.
up on there, but I heard
Yeah.
both trucks loaded. I got that part.
Oh,
Chris
Yeah.
Clay.
Chris Clays.
Displays, yeah.
Clays, backseat driver.
oh,
okay.
okay.
He's on his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beer tomorrow. Yeah.
What was Spielman's question?
Perfect.
How do you compare Oregon versus California tracks sled trucks?
Oh, I know who John is. Yeah.
Dave.
You know what?
Dave.
You know
He's asking
what? John, I have to give a lot of credit to John. He can build a track out of nothing.
Yeah, he does a great
And
job.
that's no lie. That man can build a track out of nothing.
Very
Yep.
true. Yep.
He builds some damn good tracks.
Yeah.
Well,
Does a
about
good-
I don't know. It might have been 3 years ago or 4 years ago. We got a bunch of clay in the track up here at Sublimity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, nice.
you can always tell the guys that don't know that because they got a notebook from 20 years ago,
Yeah.
Right.
and
Yep.
they go out there and they
Suck
look
the
terrible.
fire out of
They're like, "Well, my notebook says." Well, it ain't
Yeah.
the same. It ain't the same track as it used to be.
Mm,
No, it's not. It's awesome. Yeah.
yep.
No,
Filming it.
there's a hell of a lot more bite out there than there was 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Well,
Yes,
it used to be
I agree
basically
with
wherever
that.
you drew is where you ended.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now,
Yeah,
Mhm.
for years it was.
wherever.
For years it was that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. It's definitely not that way anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Came a long way as far as the
Now,
track
granted,
and sleds and
I will say this: that clay that we got put in there was full of rock, and we're
Yeah.
still getting rocks picked out of it. But
yeah.
eventually, we're going to get all the rocks out of it. It gets better every year,
Yeah.
For sure.
but there's no problem with the hook.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and that speed sled definitely helps too. You know,
Yeah. Well, that too. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Makes the show move along a little faster too. So
Yeah.
no,
so-
always a good group of trucks there, and it's always been a good time there for sure.
So, real quick, I'm going to bring it up here because we got to move on to the next guys too.
Okay.
And,
There it is.
this weekend, Sublimity Harvest Festival. Kind of comical. I finally made a picture of the advertisement. There's me, Moon, Limited, and I think that's Hell on Wheels at the other end.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
This weekend, Sublimity, Oregon Harvest Festival, Friday night, Saturday night. Get tickets early if you can, because it will sell out.
Yep.
It sells out every year. It's a great event. Pool starts at what, 6, 7 the first night, 6 the second night?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on Friday, 6 o'clock on Saturday.
And then after the pools is monster trucks, and after the monster trucks is done, then
That's
they pull
right.
everything back out on the track and have fanfare.
Fanfare, which is the best.
Yep.
Never had another fanfare like that anywhere. We really enjoy that. That's a great.
And live band inside the inside the beer tent.
Yep.
That's correct.
So,
Yep.
if you're anywhere in Oregon, take the trip down, up, sideways, and
Worth
get
it.
to Sublimity.
It's worth it.
I
Yep.
actually ran into a guy today that's never been here, and he says, "Well," I said, "You never heard of it?" And he says, "No." And I said, "You must be new." And he goes, "Actually, I am new to Oregon. I only moved here a month ago." And I
Oh,
said,
wow.
"Do you listen to the radio?" And he goes, "No, I listen to everything on the podcast or whatever." And I said, "Well, you need to not miss this event." And I showed him the advertisement. He goes, "I didn't know." He's only in Albany, which it's
perfect.
a 20-minute drive. And he
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, I need to be there." And I said, "Yeah, you really do."
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I had a second guy who asked me. He says, "Well, I want to bring my wife." And I said, "Well, sometimes women complain about porta potties." and he says, "How many do you have?" And I said, 125. And he goes, "Well, that's a pretty big event, isn't it?" And I said, "Pretty big, yeah."
How many
And
acres is
He
that?
goes, I never knew that."
How many acres is that, Noel?
Well, the actual grounds is 30 acres, and then we have the lease ground where we pit, and then the auxiliary parking, and that's
Right.
another 30 acres. So we cover 60 acres.
60 acres of good.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And it's all parked on. By the time Saturday night rolls around,
Oh, yeah.
there ain't a bare spot around.
Standing room only. Yep. Standing room only. It's a great event.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, get out there and see these guys.
Yep.
Go give Elvis a hard time.
Elvis and
Look
Jason.
for him for the
Get Jason a
Intimidator.
hard time too.
Go get an autograph from him.
Yep.
That Intimidator and that double ugly truck. Make sure you root them guys on.
Well, you know that Intimidator's a 65 Ford. It can't be all bad.
I know, right? I know, right? I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's too long, though. You know, it's
It's too oh.
Well, we can shorten it up.
yeah. She'll hook up and go then, Dave. You know.
But hey, we want to take
We could talk about the jackrabbit offline.
One thing that truck will never do, I don't care what you do to the track, you'll never see it bouncing down the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll always be laying down and pulling.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
For sure. It might break some front axles, but that'll be about it.
That can happen,
Yeah.
but you're not going to see it bouncing around.
I ain't scared.
No.
thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna turn over to the West Coast guys here shortly.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night. They won't.
Yeah, we won't see you next. We won't see you till next year.
No, we'll see you
All
later.
right, we'll see you, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Jason, you better get your ass down here.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Good luck,
All right,
guys.
we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys later.
See ya.
All right. So who's up next?
West Coast.
Oh,
wait a minute.
God.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who's that guy?
Massetti.
He turned his camera off.
I don't blame him.
Hey, West Coast guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, West Coast boys?
So Bill and what's your other name? Sorry.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom? Right
Yeah.
on, guys. Well, thanks for coming on here.
Yeah. Thanks for having
Got a
us.
Super Bowl coming up, huh?
Yeah, this Saturday, the 7th.
This Saturday.
Nice.
Right?
Not sure.
6 o'clock start, I think. Brian's trying to get on here.
We're actually doing a show and shine and then a tractor pull. So the showtime starts at 12 p.m.
Oh, the show and shine? Yeah.
And then we got the tractor pull starting at 5:30.
Cool.
We
Right on.
Why don't you go out back
Oh,
in?
yeah. Is Brian?
Brian
I
has
almost got it.
He's
Brian.
Brian.
Technical difficulties.
He was texting me before this thing. He was waiting for his wife to set him up on it.
Yep. Christy's always right on that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yep. But we're looking forward to it, guys. I know me and John will be there bringing our
Oh,
trucks.
cool.
Oh, very cool.
We're gonna
Sweet.
come over there and have some fun with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last time I pulled there was 2018.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Last time I was there.
It's crazy. This is the 8th annual this year, which is
Yeah.
That's
I know.
awesome.
Nice. That's awesome.
There it is. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of a hypothetical question here. When can you make it a 2-day event?
I actually would really like that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We really just need to make sure it's kind of like if you build it, they will come type thing. We just need to know that there's enough pullers to do it.
Yeah.
I wish it was 1 week later.
Oh yeah.
Then we go hit Sublimity and come right back down to you.
Yeah. We have
Actually-
a big one in Sublimity this week too, so that's why we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that show I was watching before we came on. That show looks awesome. That was,
It is.
It is.
It's cool.
You guys would really enjoy that
You
place,
would.
that whole
Yeah.
setup. It's just it's huge.
It is. And afterwards, we go in the arena and they bring down all the fans and the kids and sign autographs and give out hero cards, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Sweet.
Pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
But you guys got a cool show going on here too, with all the truck show and before and interaction with everybody, and get them over to the truck pulls. And it
Yeah.
sounds like it's a great event. I mean, I've been there once myself, but we're really looking forward to coming this year and having some
Yeah.
fun.
awesome. Yeah, we'll have a dyno there too. So guys
Yeah.
will be ripping in the dyno.
Yeah, we integrated a dyno last year. and we fired that thing up about 9 a.m. for fun runs.
Yeah.
And we had 50 plus trucks or so. So I mean, it ran clear into the afternoon.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Snow and shine, and it was pretty cool. We had a couple of higher horsepower trucks.
Yeah.
One of them had a catastrophic explosion.
Oof.
But
we love that though.
makes for a good show.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
So is it mainly a diesel show, and then you guys are starting to integrate some of the alcohol and gas trucks in there, or is it always been kind of both?
Anyone's welcome. I think surprisingly tomorrow we're actually going to have one electrical vehicle pull as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they stack up.
Was it the Ford Lightning?
I think we have a Ford Lightning there from the local dealer. They want to
The diesel guys love that, huh?
yeah, everyone's got to show them up. This is
Yeah.
There might be a few boos in the front.
Yeah. There'll be some in the pits too. Hey, Brian.
Hey guys,
You with us?
up, Brad.
sorry I'm late to the party. Bill and Tom, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah.
You guys again.
You had a heck of a trip home, huh? Sorry about that. Damn it.
Oh yeah, Donner was a mess. But
Yeah.
Labor Day and all the cookie
Burners.
people from the burners. Yep,
Yep.
that's all right. We're home safe and sound, ready to head to Santa Rosa.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So Bill and Tom, how far do you guys generally travel to pull?
We've been out to Arizona. Normally like to follow Brian around. He's got the best sled out there. So
Yeah. We agree with that. We agree with that.
we've been up to Medford, all over California.
Yeah.
That's about it. Nothing too far east of that.
Yeah.
Damn,
Where are you guys based out of?
Santa Rosa.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to cut that umbilical cord one of these days, and get out of there.
Racing enemy territory stuff.
We had some good pieces up there in Winnemucca.
That's always fun, though.
Good ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, I'm going to turn my phone off.
Oh, there.
Wow.
Wow, he's on there.
Double.
Wow.
Brian's so cool. He's on there twice.
He's so famous. We need two streamers for him.
Turn it off. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I told you earlier, Bill, I'm not the technological one.
Yeah.
Neither am I, Brian.
Yeah.
I can fix your pickup, though. I'll tell you that.
I mean, you just click a button.
So it's that simple. Yeah.
And to speak to what Tom just said, they definitely can fix pickups. They fixed 2 of us for us already this summer, so
Awesome.
we appreciate that.
Heck
Of
yeah.
course. Anytime.
I don't know if you guys saw Kimmy's question.
I did, and yeah, if it's really up for anyone. So
Nice.
Yeah.
yes, anyone that
Yeah.
wants to come out and show what they got.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, we had some gassers on there last year.
Yeah.
They did not do as good as the diesels,
They,
though.
they were probably a little disappointed.
Yeah.
They don't have all them hair dryers on there, of course.
Oh, do we got to get out our picture, Chris?
Yeah, get out our picture. These guys are gonna have to, check out their meetings.
Oh, our picture disappeared.
You lost it,
Yeah,
You guys have used it too much. That's why.
Brian. You need to put yellow fever on the dyno before the pull. That way, you'll know how much power that truck makes before you.
We didn't show you last Sunday night.
I think he did a pretty
You
good job.
didn't see
You didn't have on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's probably a reason why we got this comment just a little while ago. I was holding.
It is about 4 or 5 feet. is all it needs
Yeah.
to be.
You'll have fire mirror. Yeah.
I think that was a typo. He probably meant rear view, but
Yeah, hey, whatever,
No, fire mirror. Go 3. It's fine. That's awesome.
So I heard you guys talking a little bit about the dyno. Did you kind of go over the schedule of the day yet, or have we got that far?
Yeah, for the most part, Donna's going to fire up at 9 for fun runs, and then it's going to run, all the way through
Pretty much up until the tractor pulls.
Depending on how many trucks show up for the dyno, we'll run it all the way up until as late as we can until the show starts. We're going to cut the dyno before the truck pull, though.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the what I found, what I saw come across your guys' Facebook page today is show schedule 2024 9 a.m. fun starts, dyno show and shine. Sponsors and contestants enter show. Noon fun runs end. 12 p.m. qualified runs start. 1 p.m. show and shine judging. 2:30 loudest exhaust starts. 4 p.m. award ceremony. 4:30 qualified runs end on the dyno. And 5 p.m. tractor pull start. 7 p.m. raffle.
Yep.
So you guys got a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, can I bring the tractor over for that?
Yeah, hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, the whip would be awesome.
Yeah,
those are sweet trophies you guys have. You make every year, also.
Yeah, that's
do you have? Are they there in the office with you?
They are.
Yeah,
Grab one and show it. They are cool.
Yeah, we have what's her name? Morgan's medals.
So if you guys can see this.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So
nice.
this is the loudest exhaust right here.
Cool. Oh, it's different for every event or whatever?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch.
We might have a dozen trophies here.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
for each class and every event that we're doing. Yeah.
Damn.
But now in the pool, those are just for the diesel classes, right?
Yeah, only the diesels for the poll.
Right.
Oh man.
I know. We got to integrate the gasser stuff in there.
We're getting there.
Well, and the EVs now. So
Put it
Right? Yeah, Brian, did you hear that one? We got an electric truck that's going to be there this year.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, they pull better than you would expect, I think.
The torque is unbelievable.
Yeah, and they're heavy. So, but hey, it's one of your sponsors, you said, or
yeah, it's the Ford dealership over here. They
Great.
want to do Ford Lightning.
bring it out.
Heck
It
yeah.
is.
Hell
It's
yeah.
funny watching those videos because all you can hear is the sled clunking and banging.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, so quiet. It's
We're
weird.
not used to hearing that, you know.
Yeah.
My neighbor has a cyber truck, and I was trying to get him to come out. I could not get him to do it.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's my goal.
Cyber truck.
It's not done yet. Maybe.
Yeah,
We got
right?
tractors that use jet fuel, but not trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the question from John. I don't know if there's a weight limit on the dyno.
I don't think you want to put his tractor on there anyway.
He's gonna be he's gonna be busy. So.
Brian's like, he won't have time.
Well, Brian, you weren't on earlier, but I asked the guys if there's any possibility to make this a 2-day event, and they kind of stuttered for a minute, but then they're like, if we build it, maybe they'll come. So
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's pros and cons, and I think the way you guys are doing it, it could turn into an awesome, like a 2-day destination deal. Hey, I'm all for talking about it as we keep growing.
Yeah.
What is this? This is year 8, right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. And I mean, as far as I can tell, we're packing the grandstands every year for the pull. I know the show and shine, that whole grass area out there is full, right? I mean, well, and I know there's vendors too, but
Yeah, I mean, from year 1 to now is pretty amazing to see how it's grown.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, it's solid. It is a great event. I never get out and see the show vehicles, but I see all the pictures posted, and it's cool.
Yeah, some of them are pretty wild. For
Yeah.
sure. SEMA builds and whatnot,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Cool. Very cool.
very cool.
Hey,
Sounds
it's
like a
cool.
great event.
you guys got all the your truck and then the other shop sponsored trucks dialed in, ready to go, or is that why you're still at work tonight?
I don't know if you can tell, I've still got my mechanic tan line going on. We're still flashing wrench right now, trying to get them ready.
Right on.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We just got a
Yeah.
clutch job for a truck we're putting on the dyno. We got the Panda truck here. Got a couple of things we're buttoning up on him, and then our shop truck is pretty much ready to go. Just kind of getting stuff dialed for the dyno. But as for the sled pull, we'll swap tunes, swap some drivetrain, and hit the sled pull.
You're gonna dyno that one too, huh?
Not the Panda truck. There's the shop truck.
But your truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then Jordan, maxed out of money. He just got his truck fired up last night. So he'll be out there. He'll make it this year finally.
Awesome.
Tell him stay out of the exhaust competition.
Yeah. I was gonna say, the loudest exhaust competition didn't go well for him.
No.
He created a window in his block last time.
Noise came out the wrong end, huh?
Oh yeah. He got the camshaft in his hands when we were trying to get all the
No, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Scattered it. Made a cool coffee table with it though.
Yeah.
Just need a forklift to get it in your house.
Right? Yeah.
Repurposed it. That's awesome.
I got one of those too.
Well, I think we've all had one of those.
There's a few of those out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what else do we need to? Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, John. So this is one of the pictures you guys posted. All the competitors. Is that Gate 7 on Aston Avenue?
Gate 7, Aston Avenue, correct.
Okay. And then just go north on that Linwood, which is right in kind of the middle of the fairgrounds. And pullers will turn right either by those barns or just where the W is in Linwood. There's a driveway there.
Yeah.
And once that inside pit area fills up, we'll close that gate. But and then show and shine, dyno, everybody else will continue behind the grandstands out to the big grass area. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And there's going to be signs out, so and we'll be there directing people.
Yes.
Cool.
Good deal.
If we ever run out of parking for the pull trucks, there's that dirt lot further down the entryway to the left that we could stack some trailers in there if needed.
Right here.
Okay.
Just to the left of the star there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big open lot.
That's good to know. Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, everybody seems to fill in around the barns there, and it seems to work. But that's good to know we can use that.
Yeah.
Across
Chris likes to park next to that last barn on the
No,
right.
I do not.
That's his favorite parking spot right there.
So the year I went, we parked over there. We got there early, and when we went to go load up, I think it was Hood Rat, their semi or whatever, parked right behind me. I couldn't hardly load my truck, and I had to leave, and I couldn't get out. And so the guys helped guide me, and we
Hook the fence.
We hooked the fence a couple times getting out of there, but apologize for the damages. But
yeah,
that's what that bill was from.
A bull tried to run through it. But yeah, it was a pain getting out of there. But and then we went to Roseville to stay the night in a motel. We get there and the whole motel's like parking lot. They were doing renovation. There was no parking, so I went around back of the motel to find a spot, and I almost didn't make it out of there. And it ended up being like 1 o'clock in the morning before we got checked in.
God damn.
And they had a mariachi band there playing all night. We didn't get no.
Sounds like you might as well just come up to Sublimity. This sounds like a horrible experience for you.
No, we're taking the motor home. Are you kidding me? We're going.
I mean, you're not going to win the points championship. You might as well just go to Sublimity.
Oh shit! That hurt.
I know. These are the friends I have. Rough
friends like that. You don't need enemies.
But I give it right back to him, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. He delivers it way more than I do, so I get my arrows I can.
Get them digs, yep. It's all good. Yeah, we're bringing the motor home. Kimmy's bringing the motor home. We're going to be
nice.
You said.
It sounds like an awesome event.
Yeah.
Like you said,
it really is.
Weekend, and then we can fit in.
Yeah,
the next two events is West Coast and then the Souza Memorial. You get the diesel event and you get the big truck diesel event.
Yeah, that's right.
So these guys started West Coast 8 years ago with doing the show and shine and the truck pull and everything else, and look how much has gone bigger and bigger and bigger. and it's just grown, and there's so much to go, so much to do. It's just not just the pool. There's so much for everybody to go see.
Yeah,
that's neat.
Yeah.
Definitely something to do to stay out of trouble.
Right.
No, this is one. I think it's one of the coolest events we do because it's tied in with your whole truck show, and you have the dyno there, and your crowd the turnout has been awesome from what I can tell. There's not many empty seats up there.
No, which is great.
Yeah, attendance has grown every year since we started.
Yeah, and it looks like the weather is going to be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super stoked on
We were
that.
talking- It's actually going to be way cooler than Sublimity, so we're happy we're in Santa Rosa.
It's supposed to be like 100 degrees tomorrow, man. It's like,
I think it's supposed to be like 79, 80 degrees.
Hey, so I guess Brad Griffin is taking care of dinner on Saturday night.
Tomahawks.
Yeah.
Well, a year or two ago, it must have been 2 years ago. Kevin, they had a barbecue lit right behind the motorhome.
Yeah,
and
he
he drove
pulled
our
off-
tractor,
I heard
and
about
then he
this.
drove off the track and he drove it up on the trailer, shut it off, jumped out, and then the kids had the barbecue and the tomahawk steaks laid out, and his fire suit, gloves, helmet, everything. He just got out, put them right on the barbecue, and then that was our snack after.
best video ever. Best video ever.
Yeah, somewhere there's the
Kevin
GoPro video of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Kevin
Yeah.
Evans, for sure.
Yeah.
So, guys, yeah, big tomahawks. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, that was awesome.
Yep, that was pretty cool. Very cool.
You already topped that. So, Bill, I was going to ask you if you could drive any pulling vehicle in the nation, whose would it be and where?
Wait, say that again. So if I could drive any vehicle in the nation,
Any pulling vehicle, yeah, any pulling vehicle in the nation, whose would it be and where?
you know, I've never driven the shop truck on a pull. I'd want to drive that one. And I want to do it right at our event.
Oh, cool.
We'll make it happen. Yeah, it was
Yeah, that's easy. to Make that one happen.
Well,
Jump in there, man.
he's the driver, so I never get a chance.
I think you'd have fun. Scare the shit out of him, but it'd be fun.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Cover your nuts.
I mean, it's your event. Why don't we just run the truck twice?
Right.
We'll have a little special pull off.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. I smell a friendly competition coming along.
Hey, look at you guys go.
I'm kidding. Next year when we do it a 2-day deal, we'll one of you drive one night, one drive the other night.
There you
That
go.
would be cool. Yeah. Back-to-back pulls, man. That thing would melt to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
I said that. I said, we don't have time to cool that off. Yeah.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
Brad says Van Hazley's truck, but I heard Brad's already riding with somebody. Little
Yeah.
inside joke.
Yeah. We don't want to say that out here. We did a little prankster,
Little switcheroo.
switcheroo.
On Brad.
Found a sticker on John's truck
Somewhere.
and kind of replanted it on.
Relocated it.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
So what else do we need to tell everybody about the? Oh, sorry, Chris. You were going to ask Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah, Tom
Same
is.
question to you. Whose would you want to drive and where?
Man, the Panda truck, just watching and working on that thing, how far it's come since, I mean, the first pull we had in Santa Rosa, that thing was lifted
I remember that.
on American Force rims.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing, full chassis now, big rear end. You know, it's got the Freedom 6.7 solid block in it. It's got the Hearts 3.0. I mean, that thing is, to me, that's the most impressive truck that we have that, you know, in our area here in Santa Rosa for sure by far. And, you know, putting a lot of hours in that truck and watching Tyler, you know, being able to rip that thing the way he does. I want to try it.
Yeah.
That thing is wicked.
They're gonna switch tomorrow night.
I'm
Back
surprised, I'm surprised neither one of you said Mulrooney's truck hammered down. That thing is insane.
That thing is pretty rad. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when when Tyler started pulling, that was his everyday pickup, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the shop truck was Tom's truck that he bought when he was 18 years old.
Yeah.
No kidding.
That was my first diesel pickup. Yeah.
That's cool.
awesome.
Maybe my first pickup ever too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you guys had your very first event, my truck was still street legal.
Oh, wow.
Code 3 was still street legal.
Oh,
Still
wow.
the very first event.
Isn't it
Look at what your event has done to all these
I
trucks.
know. Look how far we've come, guys.
Yeah.
You still got a bed in it and everything. You're good to go, John.
Yeah, right.
Still licensed for the road, technically.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
we're just getting going now. I mean, we'll just keep the momentum going, keep going bigger and better.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
For sure.
Dude, we listen.
You two-wheel guys, man, I don't know, they're a little crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
They're a little crazy.
Wade, you coming with your truck?
Yeah.
It better be.
He better be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like his mom and dad's hometown. He better go.
It is. It is.
Yeah, that's right.
Graduates.
Yeah, I don't know that Doug and Judy are going to make it this year, but
What?
They'll be there with us in spirit. I don't think Doug can travel yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
So we'll be thinking of him. We'll miss him.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
We will, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep.
Wade's
Yeah.
show us all up. Is that what he just said?
Come on, guys.
Show us how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
easy to say when you don't drive in the same class, right?
Right. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting Randy's mega cab together for work stock, and then Austin's going to be bringing out his Duramax. So
Oh,
we
cool.
have some competition for sure.
Cool.
That's cool. Well, I mean, our stock diesel class is typically big. I mean, it's a pretty wide spectrum, but the work stock class has always been strong up there.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean, because it's your shop and it's a diesel themed event,
Yeah.
that the limited pros are going to be turning out in big numbers too, from what it looks like. So
Yeah.
So no, it's going to be good. Of course, we'll have 2 sleds there, 2 tracks. It's kind of 1 track because of the shape of the arena, but
Sure.
we'll keep everything going.
Yeah.
So, and registration is open online. I know some people already have, but appreciate everybody that
Yeah, Ray, I'm hoping
gets
you
that
will.
done.
Awesome.
Cool.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
Ray will be there.
Yeah. Anything else, Bill and Tom, that we need to talk about the event? What haven't we covered? Or
No, I mean, we're just looking forward to the event tomorrow. Should be a good show.
Saturday.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
not tomorrow though, is it?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I just say, hopefully,
Both days are blending together
Yeah,
lately.
So,
Yeah, I hear you. Because I'm going to be late if it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it. I'll wait now.
I think we come from Nevada, and I think it's still longer for Brian to get there than it is for us.
Probably. We'll come up Friday also.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make
cool.
sure we have everything we need there and get set up and
Yep. Be a good
we'll
time.
do it.
Sweet. It's gonna be a show, man, for sure.
Definitely.
Good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for.
Well, we really appreciate working with you guys and your whole crew.
Yeah.
Everybody we work with the West Coast Diesels, not just the Wallace family, but everybody is out there busting their butts and making it happen. So thank you guys for having us and for doing this event, because I know as much work as it is for us putting on a pool, and I know what you got going there. So everybody does appreciate that. So thank you for doing
Likewise.
it.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone that comes out and makes it a show. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's right. It takes everybody. So
Absolutely.
cool. Well, you guys get back to work, get those trucks done. And,
Brian, stick around.
okay.
We'll talk a little bit about Winnemucca real quick, and we'll close her out.
We'll
All right,
do.
Tom,
See
All
you
right,
guys. Thank you.
Good luck this evening, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you this weekend.
Thank you guys for having them.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, that's cool. That sounds like an awesome show. It sounds like they're doing a good deal. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, and but, you know, you'll be okay this weekend too, Jason. Sublimity will be all right. But I mean, it's not major leagues.
Right. Yeah, it's true. Yes.
It's okay.
It's like playoffs for major leagues, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Not really, because going there doesn't do you any good for the majors. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you guys will have good. I've always wanted to go up there, but it's never worked.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Wasn't
And these
the
guys, you know, we
first
talked
one-
about.
Wasn't the first one a little bit earlier in the season? Wasn't it around Willits?
Yes, I was
Yeah.
just going to say, you know, these guys, the first couple of years, they kind of, I don't want to say they bounced around, but we had to find a date that worked. And I think one year we ended up on the same weekend that NASCAR was in Sonoma, which is
Yeah.
only
Oh,
Yeah, it
half an
was.
hour away.
yeah.
It was. I remember that.
we-
It was a terror trying to get there.
That, and then also you got such a draw, you know, you're gonna have some
yeah.
people that are going there instead. So this, and then as it is with any fairgrounds, that fairgrounds has a busy schedule. So this weekend became theirs, and then it's worked well. The only downfall is it is same as Sublimity, but it works well for them, so that's why it is where we are.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
I would love it if it was, you know, backed up to something like, say, Ukiah or Willits up in that area, but it just doesn't work. So
Right.
Yeah.
it works for them, and it's been a good weekend for them. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, once you get it established, you can't really mess with it too much from that point.
No, especially with the fairgrounds like that, they got stuff going all the time. So
Yeah.
so
No,
anyways,
that makes sense. Makes
People
sense.
start marking on their calendars, going, "Oh, this weekend is vacation because we're going to this event that's every year."
yeah,
And once they get it marked down, you don't want to start changing it.
no. So,
And you look at, okay, a perfect example is look at MJC. MJC is they're having a hard time bringing it back after so many years of being gone because of COVID knocked them out. And hopefully we're starting to get it to start coming back, but it's been a hard time.
well, last year was the first year that we did it since COVID, and of course we tried the 2-night thing because the last few events they were selling it out, and the only way to make any more money is add another session, and it didn't quite work. But but that is going to be October 12th this year. So, and that is a points and purse paying event for the pro modified class, which thank you to John and his sponsors, we're able to do that this year.
Awesome.
Because as a benefit event, or it's not a benefit, it's a fundraiser for their truck pull club. You know, they can't afford to pay out all the huge purses and big money. So at least we can get, thank you to John and Central Valley Dodge, we can get some money to the pullers.
Heck yeah. Very cool. So how many more points pulls do you have, Brian?
5.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
5 more hooks.
Dang,
5
that's
more.
awesome. Heck yeah.
5 more hooks.
We got this weekend, and then we take 2 weekends off, and then we'll go to Turlock for the Souza Memorial Truck Show, which is really cool. I mean, last year I got to go. We went up Friday and went out and checked out some of those trucks. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds cool.
So that'll be Saturday the 28th, and then we take a couple weekend off, I guess, 1 weekend off, and then October 12th will be Modesto. And then we'll gear up for the big Golden State Invitational, November 8th and 9th.
Very
Might
cool.
as well, you know, Brian, you might as well just, after Turlock, if you got nothing to do with it, you might as well just drop that sled off here and just leave it here for Modesto.
For Modesto.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, then it's
How
all,
good are you with a steam cleaner?
well, let's see. What does Brendan want to run a steam cleaner?
Yeah. His new son-in-law, he'll break him in.
Yeah.
Because Modesto pool is the weekend before their wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. That was good planning, at least. They didn't try to
Right,
put it on anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so scared it was going to be the same weekend as GSI. And I kept on telling her, I go, well, you just get married at GSI. We got a built-in event and
And Dr. Zons can take care of that.
Right. Yeah. Ordained minister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very true, JP. Very true.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Have you seen? No.
Very true, JP. Very true.
Oh man. Cool.
buddy.
But yeah, so's the Memorial, then the MJC, and then GSI.
Yes, sir. So,
Winnemucca last weekend, big crowd there.
man, that was cool, wasn't it?
Packed, yeah.
It was a good crowd, and they were into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard on the videos, man. You hear them screaming and stuff.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that was a fun weekend. I mean,
Good crowd, good track. Those guys did an awesome job.
Yeah, they did the best they could with what we had there. I mean, it's one of those things. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I learned how to eat at a Basque restaurant after this past weekend.
Oh boy. Yes.
don't even order the main dish.
Yeah.
No kidding. They just keep bringing food. It's like,
Yeah. No, that was fun to do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I think right about 6 o'clock, we were just starting right before the national anthem. There was a line of people coming into from where the starting line was. We were looking at the side of the grandstands, and there's a line of people. I don't know how far back, the length of a pull track back. And
Really?
Brad says, "Hey, look at all these people. You want to hold off a little bit?" And I said, "Well, I do, but I don't, because all the people that are already here came on time. So we owe it to them."
Yeah.
So, but it didn't take but about 10 or 15 minutes. That whole line was in the grandstands. So
That's
it was full.
Yeah.
It was full. The overflow stands and everything were full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's almost like they rolled up the carpets of Winnemucca and everybody ended up there.
Yeah.
No,
That's awesome.
I feel sorry for the carnival or whatever they had up there, because I bet you there was nobody there.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, it's Sunday night, and
Yeah.
they had their chance to get their money already. So,
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true.
But no, we had a good turnout of pullers. We had an excellent turnout of crowd.
we did.
I mean, for such a long distance to have close to 50 hooks, that
was awesome.
is remarkable.
Yes, and a lot of them. Well, I mean, obviously, all of our pro mods and the tractors. Well, one pro stock was I think they're from pro stock diesel pickup. They're from Elko, but
Yeah.
the majority of let's just say almost all the big stuff came from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lump you into California for this one, Chris. But I mean, everybody traveled quite a ways to get
I
there.
noticed that. Yeah.
It really, and that means a lot to us. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a testament to you. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
well,
MLM, they'll follow you to the end of the earth, man.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna try not to drag anybody that far, but we do appreciate it. I mean, it means so much to us to have this group and the support that we have.
Well,
It's
you
great.
appreciate us. You appreciate us. You've always, every time we go there, you're like, thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for, support all year, So
I do appreciate it.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
like I was telling you yesterday on the phone when we were talking Monday on the way home, is this year it's been one of those years where it's everybody in the whole same group's been going to everything, Susanville, making these long trips, and we're all camping out, all having barbecues and everything else. I go, it's almost like we're having a camping weekend once a month.
Yeah.
All the same group is having a big old camp out once a month.
Yep.
It took you Californians this long to figure this out. We've been doing that for years. It's okay to be friends with the other pullers. It really is, guys. It's
now you
on the track, and the kids don't have to be mad at each other. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, Brian, that's funny you said that, because
in the motorhome.
I was looking on going through your website and stuff and looking at all the results, and I actually noticed that how many of the California guys were there. That is pretty cool, and it is like Chris is saying, that's a testament to you and your crew for sure, 100%. Yeah. No, that's really neat, really neat.
No, it's cool, and this year is, I mean, all of our events we left and just felt good about them. Like
That's
it's just
good.
It's been cool.
That's
no,
cool.
we're excited. Things are we're going in the right direction. Moving right.
See, moving in the right direction. There's John.
That's convenient timing.
Yeah, that worked out pretty good. You guys planned that.
Oh, dang, he came back.
Planned something why I had to reboot.
Yeah. So,
I always know that something's going to happen when I have to reboot.
Yep. That's all right. Thank you, Brian, for coming on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys, and good luck to you this weekend, Jason.
Thank you. You
You
guys
guys
too.
drive safe,
Yep.
and good luck to Donnie out there in Missouri. I mean,
Yeah,
That's
he's
awesome.
gonna
yeah.
Yep.
Donnie's gonna be in Buckner, Missouri this weekend.
That's cool.
represent us well.
He went there with a win, so hopefully he can get one there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
That made that 1,400 miles a lot easier,
Oh,
didn't it?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he got there early this morning, so he was flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it, Kimmy. We missed you this past weekend.
Yeah, I did too.
And I did get word that Garrett and Spike are coming. So
Good deal.
Garrett's right there in the battle.
Yep. Yeah.
Man, I love it. He texts me almost every pull and stuff. It's fun
Yeah.
talking to him, and it's just he is on cloud 9 right now and having a blast with it, and I love it. I love it.
He's a good kid.
I think, Monday morning, because Nathan and Ava rode home with me,
Mhm.
and then Garrett drove their pickup with the trailer home. And Donnie says, "Yep, Garrett's he's finding out the other side of pulling now. You can't win them all." You know?
Yeah. Hero
Yeah,
is
Garrett.
hero.
Yep.
Garrett's
that's
ratio is kind of it's off kilter in a good way right now, but
Right,
it's going to
yes.
even out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Reeve team altogether, you look, they won all your events except for one.
I think except Chowchilla, huh?
That was Chacho the Rabbit won
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good record.
That is a pretty good record.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Definitely the ones that get.
And we
Well, yeah.
we appreciate you doing that too, Kimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
She had to put up with a bunch of snorers in her house this past weekend.
Oh, I told her we could have made a record. That's for sure.
So, well, hold on, Brian. We're going to close out the show, and we'll talk to you on backstage real quick.
Sounds good. Thanks, everybody.